This message is for my Igbo brothers and sisters that still have their senses intact. Because we have a lot of Igbo people that don't have sense. That somebody is an Igbo man doesn't mean that the person has sense. A lot of them have sense. They don't have uche. So please, my beloved that have sense, whenever you get this message, help me to pass it to the person I'm about to deliver the message to. Because they might pretend like they didn't say it or they didn't hear it. But before I continue, let me use this opportunity and thank Mark Zuckerberg for giving us this wonderful platform to at least air our views. Whenever they talk about fundamental human rights in Nigeria, I keep asking myself, what's this fundamental human rights? You go to government house in Owerri or in any part of the state in Nigeria, you can't even talk. Whenever you talk, is either SARS will hijack you or police will arrest you. So how come we're talking about fundamental rights? But we thank God for Facebook. We thank God for Instagram. Because this is the only opportunity we have to directly or indirectly talk to our wicked politicians. My dear Igbo brothers and sisters, the problem we are having today is our Igbo politicians. There is nothing else you can do or say about it. Go up, go down. The problem, our problem, and it's from our leaders, the people we have chosen to lead us. Take a look at Imo State. Take another walk to Abia State. Just throw down to Enugu State and see things yourself. You will know that our problem is from us. Take another walk to Ebonyi State, to mention but a few. Our problem is these wicked people that we've placed as our leaders. Look at them. Majority of our politicians that we are governors in some of these our southeastern states are now senators. They achieved nothing as governors. So the question is, why did we re-elect them? Why were they elected again to become our senator while others were re-elected? Have you gone to Abia State lately? You will know that these our politicians, anywhere you see them, they deserve to be stoned. And that is why I'm not pitying my brother that went to Germany to eat yam and he was disgraced. My dear, I am not really sorry for you. Whatever you see, you deserve it. I've applied through Nigerian road several times. Believe me, it's something I don't wish to happen again. Because anybody that is traveling via road in Nigeria, the person should just pray to arrive safely to his or her destination. You people are wicked. Karma will finish off all of you one by one. I am very, very emotional today, but for the sake of Inhedu na elder, if not, I could have started insulting all of you one after the other. The northern leaders, the northern governors and their senators, go and check their constituencies. Most of them, they don't joke with their roads. Ije na Kano State, Ije na others northern states, Sokoto, a good road, is what we road that hard. But come to our place. Come and see what is happening. Because our own hate, right? And look at just not quite long. The other ones are claiming that they don't know that IPOP, they were prescribed as terrorist organization. My brothers, please, sorry. Is it that you people were deaf or you were blind or you talk, you don't know when you talk? And we have Fulani herdsmen walking freely. We have the Meaiti group or whatever they call themselves. And some people claim they don't know that Ruga ever existed. You people could have sat down and Ruga dosunu ni mindiala. Some of you that claim that you are man, most of you are women. Okay? Because I know what men does. Stand their firm, just like the governor of River State. That's the only person I can easily applaud to say that this is a man. All of you are mistakes. Mistakes of governors, mistake of senators. All of you failed woefully as governors in your state. And look at you sitting down in the red chambers. New senator. I am not saying that it's all of you, but some of you that have kept this country to this level. Igbo people, you've insulted us. You've used us as 30th hand citizens in this country. Karma will finish all of you. Look at their children outside the country. Look at their children going for medication outside the country. But what is happening to you here? Malaria and typhoid want to finish your life. You can't even buy paracetamol. Anywhere you see them in any hospital in London, bring them out. If you see them in a train, draw them down. Anywhere, if you are licking ice cream, please try and with ice cream and smash at their face. You people are wicked and you don't deserve any pity. If it were to be my father that is not performing well, in such situation, please help me and embarrass him. Help him. You people are desperately wicked. Look at most farms in Enugu State, Ebonyi State, and every other Southeast state. what Fulani herdsmen are doing to our mothers, raping them, killing them. And you people will not come out and talk. And the so-called Ohaneze Ndigbo, the so-called chairman or leaders of Ohaneze Ndigbo, you people are all shameless. Karma. I am not saying what will not happen. Karma will finish all of you. Karma will deal with you mercilessly. Go to abroad. Go outside the country. Go and take medication. Nigeria is not good and you people are running outside. You want to go for vacation. You want to go for medical checkup. What happens to Nigeria? You can't check it here. And your children are outside the country. If Nigeria, the VP of Nigeria, Osibanjo, I learned that your children are outside the country. If Nigeria were to be good, what will your children be doing outside the country in the name of schooling? Tomorrow they'll tell you that ASUU are on strike for 1 month. Some even 1 year, some 2 years. And their children are busy outside. Anywhere you see them outside the country, stone them down to Nigeria. Please help me. If I see them, I will not pity them. Let the worst happen. What will happen is either police will arrest you or they will do what? They will jail you. What's the worst thing that has not happened to us in this country? To even travel to any part of the state in Nigeria is scary, because whenever you are even using road, wow, if you're even flying, that one is the worst. Everything in Nigeria is going bad. Plane adohoma, road adohoma, we don't even have train. Wicked people, anywhere you see them, please. My Igbo brothers and sisters, the one that dealt with our brother in Germany, God bless you people. You will live longer than you ever anticipated. God will bless you more and more. Please, just keep it coming. And for you Igbo politicians that claim that you don't know that IPOB, they were proscribed. Look at, what's it called? Fulani herdsmen. They have been killing people and nobody is prescribing them. Because they are #1 citizen of Nigeria. Look at their leaders speaking for them. But your own people are just calmly saying we want to have our own Biafra, and you people had already prescribed them. God will punish all of you one after the other. Karma will finish all of you, and nature will never ever forget what you people have done to people. And you will sleep and you will force yourself to wake up. Thank you for watching.